Hello everybody. So it's fixing to get hot outside. Um, so I decided I'd make some videos to try to help the homeowner, give him a little advice for if you're on here searching because your air is broke, and hopefully you see this and you can get a little advice. We're going to be talking about NATE certifications. If you're not familiar with what NATE is, you can go to the website. I think it's natex.org, and what they are, they're a certification program that certifies air conditioning technicians through heat pumps. They got several different things: heat pumps, air conditioning, indoor air quality, and the list goes on. You can check them out. They're kind of equivalent to the mechanics ASE certified. Now we've probably all heard of that. The problem with NATE is this, and I have looked on their website and explored it. There's no disclaimer on there that says just because the technician is NATE certified does not make him technically able to work on a piece of equipment. And if you're watching this and you're NATE certified, I'm not really putting it down. I'm truly not. I just don't agree with an organization telling a customer that if somebody's not NATE certified, they shouldn't use them, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into it that the customer doesn't see. They just see this big organization saying our guys are the best, when in the end it's not true. When a guy goes through tech school, he is able to get his NATE certification in different things. So that means when he goes to work, he'll already be NATE certified, because there's a lot of the big companies that are requiring the employees to be NATE certified. So anyway, so the guy goes to school 1 or 2 years, and he gets out of school fresh. He goes to work for a company. They put him in a truck, and they are advertising him as being fully qualified to come to your house and work on your stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I went to a tech school and I got my little degree in heating and air. That didn't make me better than the guy that's been doing it for 15 or 20 years. By no means. So anyway, so he gets his job, and he gets sent out to your house, and I guess my question is this: would you rather have the guy that just got out of tech school with a NATE certification, or the guy that's been doing it for 20-something years with no NATE certification? I guess that's my question. So by being certified, is he better than the guy that's not certified? I'll give you another example. There's another company out there. It's called BPI, and it's where you get certified so you can come in the house and do energy audits on the system efficiency and duct loss and all kind of other stuff. You can look them up as well. BPI. I had a friend of mine that he's been doing heating and air for 10 years maybe, and he got a job working for a service company. He was an installer. He got a job working for a service company, and he calls me. Sometimes it'll be a couple days he'll call me, and sometimes he'll call me 2, 3, 4 times a day asking me questions on jobs that he's on. And then so technically I work for that company. They just don't know I work for that company, and I don't mind helping him because he is trying to further his education and he's trying to learn, but he has an outlet where he can call to help himself out. which I had no problem with that. Well, because of my help, the company that he works for, he's become a star. And I'm not saying that it was me that he had something to do with it. But anyway, so they sent him to get BPI certified, and he called me and he's all excited, and he went and sat through the couple-day class or whatever, and he was telling me what he was learning, and I was asking him questions, and I was telling him the answers, and he was like, "How did you know all that?" And I'm like, "Well, just because I've been doing it for so long, and you can't be in this industry and be good at it without picking something up." I mean, they learn stuff like, there's more to it, but this is just an example. When, your ductwork where it meets the ceiling, if it's an attic installation, they say when a boot gets mounted to the ceiling, you take spray foam and you spray foam where they meet. Well, that's pretty common sense. If you don't want air to escape, you just, use great stuff. Seal it up. I did that at my house, and I'm not certified, but it's just common sense to do that. So, there's companies out there that really push NATE certification, and they put those stickers on the truck, and then their guys wear their NATE certification on their sleeve, and it's like, well, they look at it like if you're not NATE certified, then you had no business being out there, and if you I guess that's the attitude they have. Well, I got news for you. You can be as book smart as you want to, but that doesn't mean that you can actually do the job. It takes experience, just like everything else, whether you're a forklift driver or a mechanic on a truck or a camera operator or whatever you do. The experience that you have, knowing all the tips and the tricks and all the other stuff, means a lot. And you don't need a certification on your sleeve to have that. Now, by saying all this, I'm not downgrading education, because to me, every day is a school day. You learn something every day, and if you don't, there's something wrong. I learn something every day too. Even if I'm out working all day long, after I get home, I'll look on the internet at different. Maybe I saw something. I'm like, what is that? And I'll look it up, and I use YouTube a lot, because there's a lot of guys on here that have a ton of experience, and they're willing to share it with you. And it's only to people's benefit to learn. Now, I do know guys that are NATE certified or have been NATE certified, because once you're certified, you got to keep that certification up, which, because the industry always changes, so you got to keep the certification up. But a lot of them have just let it lapse, because they're like, I don't need them to tell me whether I'm confident enough to do the job. And for an employer to stress that you have to be NATE certified in order to work for them, I think they're losing out. And they truly are losing out. So it's up to you what you want to do, but personally, until the state of Georgia tells me that in order to renew my license I have to be NATE certified, I'm not going to do it, because I don't need those patches to prove to anybody. And besides that, I've never, out of all the thousands and thousands of customers I've been to, I've never one time have they asked me if I was NATE certified, because basically most of them don't know about it. And if they did know about it, I don't think it would make that much of a difference whether I was or wasn't. So because of that, I just kind of refuse to do it. And it's not because I'm ignorant about it, because I'm not, because like I said, I do learn stuff on my own, and then I have to go to, continuing education classes to maintain my license. I go to classes through manufacturers and stuff like that, so I do keep up with it. I just refuse to pay somebody for a patch that, in my opinion, really doesn't mean anything. So take it for what it's worth. You make your own decisions, but that's just how I feel. And if you feel different, then let me know. Put a comment down and tell me how you feel about it. We may not disagree, or we may agree. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that agree with me, and then there's going to be some that disagree with me totally. And it just is what it is. Like I said, do you really need a patch to say, hey, I can do the job? If it's that important to you, then by all means do it. But if it's not, then do what you got to do. Have a great day.